G'day guys, how are you today? Just taking Shadow for a walk on another warm sunny day in South Australia, but we're in a new part here. Check this out. We're pretty lucky here in South Australia. This track goes for like miles and miles and miles. Like, it's just absolutely incredible. And you know, there's a lot of funny preconceived notions about Australia, like we're surrounded by kangaroos and things like that. It's not true. And anybody might think, hey, you know, this is what all of Australia is like. No, this park is smack dead bang in the centre of suburbia. There's hundreds of thousands of houses around this entire park. Kind of like, I guess, what Central Park is to New York. But Australia tends to do this everywhere. We have parks everywhere, which is good because people need places to decompress, including the Shadow boy. Shadow, we go for a walk. You love your walks, don't you? He likes being off lead better, but because this is a new part, you can have a look here. Check this out. How cool is this, guys? See, it dips down. Because there's so many corners in that, I can't let him off lead. I don't know if other dogs and other people are around the corners. But how cool is that, guys? Hey, bloody Australia, mate. We're pretty lucky here, mate. You know, I mean, I'm not going to go into the whole COVID situation and how our government handled it and become like overnight all mini dictators. But other than that, Australia's lovely. It's seemingly gone back to normal, you know, but yeah, I mean, you know, keep the video light and friendly, but yeah, I still think we're all a little bit shell-shocked on how quickly all our premiers turned into little schnittlers. You know who Schnittler was, hey? Yeah, mate. Yeah, don't go outside and breathe the oxygen. sorry. But no, seemingly it's all back to normal. And, you know, when things are normal, things are pretty good here in Australia. But yeah, I will never, I don't think any of us will forget that nonsense. Nor should we. Yes, talk about a complete circus. Anyway, this is not about that. It's about this new trail. But hey, you know, I'm just talking organically to the camera. Nothing scripted. I don't think my videos are professional enough to be scripted, are they? It's just about Shadow's life, and like I said, my videos really are. Look, I did this initially because I want thousands of videos of Shadow. When you know, dogs don't live as long as we do, and eventually, you know, Shadow will be gone from me, and I want thousands of videos of my boy so I can sit and watch and remember. And that's initially why I started the channel. But you know, people seem to love Shadow, and you know, anyone loving Shadow is a-okay with me. But you know, my videos are not like, you know, other people do dog tricks and this, that and the other. And look, Shadow's got some funny videos where he's being a character. But my channel's not really about that, you know. My channel's organic. Shadow's a dog. What do you expect dogs to do? Put on a show all the time? Shadow just wants to walk. He just wants to sniff. This is what dogs do. I know other dog videos are more probably entertaining, but mine are at least real, you know, organic, and you know, and Shadow's not a he's not a entertainment piece, you know, for views and likes. You know, if people like the video, people watch the video, that's fantastic. And I love everybody that loves Shadow, you know. You're all my friends and you're all a-okay with me when it comes to that. If you love Shadow, you're good in my books. But like I said, my videos are not going to be, you know, put on dog tricks and all of this stuff. You know, I'll catch Shadow being silly, and sometimes I'll make him be silly for the camera, but that's about as far as I go. You know, he's my boy. He's my boy. He's not a thing for likes and views. You know, But yeah, you know, not to put a negative spin on it, because there's nothing negative about any of this. It's great, you know. People love the shadow. People, you know, maybe enjoy listening to my rants about things. At least you get to look at some of the scenery we've got here in South Australia, if you're ever thinking about coming and visiting. You know, but that's what my videos are. They're really for me, guys. They're really for me, but you're all absolutely welcome. You know, you're welcome, and that's why I post them, because, you know, Shadow is, I was unprepared for how much I love the little bugger. And I gave up everything now. You know, I have my friends stop asking me to come out, because I'm like, nah, I got to be home with Shad. And, you know, I probably, even though Shadow's with me all the time, I've never spent so much of my time just me and Shadow, you know, because I do that because, you know, I don't want to be away from him. But at the same time, you know, at this point of time, I live alone. And, but yeah, I give it all up for him, and I do that out of love, you know, because, you know, I mean, if you're going to have a dog, you can't just leave it hours and hours and hours a day. Shadow's got a stick. It's not fair to them. And, you know, dogs experience time different. You may think you've only been gone for 4 or 5 hours, but to a dog that's like days, you know. They experience time slower than us. Come on, mate. Shadow's looking around. She's like, hey, we've been here before. What are you after? You want your stick? Hey? Little man, sit down. Shadow, you good boy? You daddy boy? Come on, mate. I think we've had enough. Hey? Probably need to get, yeah, you see, he's always got that puppy side. He always wants to be silly. Unfortunately, like I said, like there's a bunch of dudes there working, and I can't let him off the lead. I'd love to. You know, they in my other video they set up that what is it? You know, where they zip lining. That's good, but in a lot of ways it's ruined the park, because it used to be a very peaceful place. Now there's just always a bunch of people here, and I mean, they have every right to be here. I don't own the park, but it used to be a real quiet place, a place to come for peace, and now, there's just so many people now, and yeah, it's just sort of turned a place of solitude and reflection into, I guess, just another place where people come to hang out and make noise and leave lots of rubbish. And that sort of ruined it, because it's a beautiful place. I mean, I'm glad there's something for the young people to do, but yeah, just in a way it's kind of ruined it. So I thought it was probably more of a good thing when it first happened, but the more I come here, the more I realise that, like, they're just turning it into a sort of a money making thing, you know, to go on the course. I thought the course was free for the young people, but it's not. It's like $40 for 2 hours, and they're just making a bunch of money now. They've set up cafes, and look at all the cars here now, and it's just, you know, they didn't bother fixing the road until they started making big money. Now all of a sudden all the potholes and everything are fixed. Isn't that strange how that happens? But you know, I mean, it's not for me to complain. Like I said, I don't own the park. I guess sometimes some things should be just left alone, you know. Some things should just be left alone and kept beautiful. But hey, it is what it is, and you know, what can you do? I guess if I don't like it, I don't have to come here. But nah, it's okay. It's not as bad as all that. I think sometimes it's a shame when we take somewhere beautiful and we commercialise it. Anyway, guys, that's it for today. I think Shadow's had enough. I definitely have. And we'll catch you on the next one. Even if and if you made it this far, thanks for listening to me, you know. And Shadow loves you. Shadow, want to say goodbye? See ya. See ya, guys. Take care.